What up everyone, it is canJplay, and as you see me running down the straight on village, you will see me holding the absolute beast of a gun you will know as the P90. But you're under my roof now, bitch. And when you're under my roof, you play by my rules, and round here, that is known as the P gun. We've had the PM901 being called the PP gun. This has also got a letter, so it's the P gun. And I've noticed that any single gun that uses the letter P, you should use it. It's always good. See, P for Predator Missile, gets a double kill. What are you meant to do with that? Attack helicopter doesn't have a P in it, but you know what it does have? It does have a soul. It has a nice heart, an attack helicopter. Because this is going to go up in the air, and this is going to make me feel a boss. Because an attack helicopter on the map village is an absolute phenom of a boss. For the one reason that everyone in village is too poor to actually afford a roof. They're all under caves, like this little cave here. But what I was going to say, when I first started this commentary, which was about 2 hours ago, because I've been struggling, is about the gameplay. But now I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about how weird it would be if you're on the other side of the door, not knowing that someone was a YouTube commentator, listening to them talk to themselves, to a screen, to an audience, calling it we, without actually anyone being there. It's weird. So this actually happened to me with my mum coming in my room, thinking I was like a schizophrenic weirdo, and I had a best friend called Gerard who sat in the corner who was imaginary. He's just there doing his crayon drawings and all that. She could have thought I was doing anything, to be honest. She could have thought that I was just watching just like random porn. I was just really getting into it. You know, just really like, ooh, talk kill streak, sue me baby, on a nice little like weird sex chat. And that's another thing. Why would people possibly phone up a sex chat line? Why would you not just use the freeness of the interwebs and how nice people can be to post things for free? But actually, I was thinking, actually no, they could actually use that line maybe back in the day when the only way to see a naked lady was by going into the woods to find. I know I'm only 17, but that was actually the first way I ever saw a naked lady, was by going into the woods with my friend Peter. We didn't go out purposely to find naked ladies. I was 10. I'm not a weirdo, but we went in the woods. We were just playing around, you know, doing boy things, just like wooden it up. Double kill, Predator Missile. That is how I roll. But as we're wooden it up, I just look at my friend and go, "Hey P, is that a bush in that bush right there?" I didn't say that really. That would have been proper funny if I did. But I just like pulled out a bit of newspaper, and as I get this triple, boom, and there's a second attack helicopter. Just pull out the newspaper, and there's just like a sheet of naked women on there. Oh, it was like picking out the Holy Grail. I felt like a disciple of Jeebus. It was an absolute phenomenal moment. It was such a phenomenal moment that we held on. We held on to that newspaper for quite a while. We hid it underneath a grid. You know, my friend Peter, we both ended up with a few sheets each. At age 10 this is. I was a pair from a young age, people. I'm not a pair, really. But we both ended up with a few sheets each. Of just your naked ladies and being stuff. And we hid them under grids. And that is the story of how I was holding basically probably a man's semen in my hand. Because I never thought about this till now, but what kind of man leaves porn in the woods? There's not just like some like nice charitable man who's like, well, the kids have got to see it somewhere, going around scattering newspapers out. Like page free girls just scattering them around. No one does that. There's just some man just snuck off from his wife to go have a cheeky wank in the woods. When he's not getting any at home. There's no little charitable man. And do you know what I've noticed about Call of Duty right at the moment? Is that none of the maps make sense for there to be a war there. This is an example of it. Because if you look outside of it's village, isn't it? There's a jungle outside it. Who would end up? How would cars end up here? How would all these materials of metal end up here? Makes no sense. I know it's a game, but it winds me up. The most annoying case of this is Black Ops Nuketown. Why would you ever find yourself in a nuclear testing facility going to be blown up in 10 minutes? And if you're going to be blown up in 10 minutes, you wouldn't go around fighting the people around you. You become best friends, sing Kumbaya, my lord. I mean, you'd do, I don't know, you'd mess with the mannequins in there, wouldn't you? You know, have a little freeway, call it Cindy. You know, do some pretty weird stuff that, who cares, you're going to get nuked in a few minutes, you're not going to bomb around trying to get an AC-130. What AC-130 is going to come in when there's a nuke on the way? It just makes no sense, does it? Makes no sense. I mean, what would you do if you had 10 minutes to live knowing that there was a nuke going to come on Nuketown? Post in the comments below, and I would love to hear your feedback, as my Pavlo is in the air, bitches, and it is raining down those god bullets again. And I'm just like, pew, 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 pew. And this is getting to the point in the game where I'm thinking, Jay, you're doing quite well here.
No.
You don't want to crumble. You wanna power through and do amazing. But I always get to the point in a game where if I'm doing so well, if I'm doing so well, I just can't help but let the pressure get to me. Like here, what's he doing? What gun is he using? He's using that one bullet laser gun of doom. Why does everyone on the opposite team, whenever I'm playing, seem to have this ultimate gun that kills me in one bullet? I've never quite understood that. I think they've all just been on Fallout getting the golden laser rifle or something. I don't understand. Look at this guy. Oh, saved by Miss Potato Head there. You little beauty, Miss Potato Head. I'm not going to eat potatoes for a full week. Look at that Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Ah, isn't that cute, guys? See, you get everything on this channel. You get a little bit of action. You get a little bit of raunch in the woods. You get a little bit of porny, dirty stuff in the woods. And you also get a little bit of romance. Hopefully Leonardo DiCaprio will come in soon and he'll drown, like in the Titanic. Which would be beautiful. But what's this? The game starts lagging uncontrollably as I'm doing extremely well. I'm on 59 kills and I need to get me 60th. I'm struggling. Mr. Potato Head's in front of me. What's going on? I'm so worried. But the game just goes blah, 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 and I just start shooting bullets and running away, and it starts speeding up and slow it down, and it's going in slow motion, and I'm just worried at this moment of what to do. There's a number 7 in the corner at the mo. I don't even know what's going on. But listen to music. What was that? That was pretty weird. But as you watch this final kill cam, sorry about that. If you could just take some time out of your day, because you love this video, to leave a like, leave a favorite, and leave a sub, and don't be a dislike douchebag. And I will see you next time. Thanks.